crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
The penetrator. Ah, come on, look, because I always went the farthest into the target, goddammit. Libya, Tunisia, Lebanon, it was me, pal. I was always first in, last out.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open.
Its blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
It's cold! Let's warm it up! Fire it up, motherfucker! Lord in Valhalla! Mephisto's movie reviews! Honey! He's the angriest wrench in Valhalla, Mark the infinitely tired! The wicked wrench of the East Project story died! He's the mad Dr. Adega Outlaw! Chris Persia, the wrench of wrenches! Walter Tomascu, Michael Gonzalez Cole! Time to wake the neighbor's voice with Southern Viking! What is a Chronos? I don't know, what is it? Psychodwarf 9! Grim! James Nosher! Positive Candor, great googly moogly! My turtle brother from another mother show back, TJC! Roll Tide, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, brother! Dave G. Sound! Pacific 414! My favorite polar bear snorter, Boober Scuba! And a big shout out to Gun Buddy and Shockwave. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to YouTube Talk here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great. Staying warm. Stay warm, guys. Try not to go out in this mess if you can. Stay warm. Stay warm. Don't try and go charge your Teslas because it's not going to work. Change cars, they said. Go all EV, they said. It'll be better, they said. Now nobody can charge their EVs. They're stuck at home. They can't get to work. They're standing outside for 8 hours during a blizzard, freezing their nuts off because they can't charge their cars. Well, it's not like anybody warned them. Psychodorp 9 with $2 super chat right off the bat says, fragging snow again. Snow day again. 17 whole degrees, and I feel fine. Wow. It's about that here. It's about that here. It's about 17 degrees here. So I don't blame you. Stay home. Stay home. Relax today. Put your feet up. Chill. Listen to a little Snow Dub in the morning. A little Mornings of Mischief. And some Machiny to end out the morning block when, baby, it's cold outside. Thank you so much, Psychodorp 9, for your $2 super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here on Valhalla. And how about something to warm you up? Why don't we warm some homes up this morning with a little dragon fire skull? A little sip of tea, right? I'm not going to steal Jeremy's line and be like, for the working man, right? But a little bit of tea. I got tea this morning. No coffee this morning. I'm having to cut back on the caffeine. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about staying humble, hustling hard, getting your work done to the point that you are making something. You are creating something. Because while it is great, while it is absolutely great to have people there backing you up, to have people there in the community saying, you know what, go check this guy out. Go check out the Snow Dub. Go check out the Machini. Go check out the Barry Badger Sandwich Worthingtons. Go check out the Snorta Poopus Cubers. Well, that is absolutely wonderful. Go check out the Adega Outlaw. You can't create anything if you're not creating something. Shout outs are great. Boosts up are great. I would not be here today. I would not be here today where we are at without some of those boosts. I have done the work, though. I have put in the time. What is more important to you? What is more important to you? Someone saying, go check this guy out. Go check that girl out. Go look at this. Go look at that. Or putting all that work out there and busting your ass and hustling hard. 4 years, guys, 4 years, I have stayed humble. I have stayed humble, but I haven't always hustled as hard as I could. And that's something that is changing in 2024. I am listening to more ideas. I am taking more information in. I have things I'm planning on doing. I have work I'm planning on putting out there. Things are changing. And there is a plan in place. Why? Because I feel like I have not had the opportunity because of myself, my fault. I don't blame other people for me not doing something. I don't blame other people for bad shit happening to me. I don't go on the twats and point my finger at people and say, this is all your fault. I do what I do. I bust my ass to the grindstone. And this is what we do. This is what we do. Mornings of Mischief has been absolutely wonderful. It will continue to be wonderful for the next 6 years because I'm putting the work in, I'm putting the dedication in, and I'm kicking ass and I'm taking names. But I've got to do something more. And it's not because I need or I'm greedy or I want to squeeze. It's because there are things that I have not done and accomplished yet that I want to. And one of those things is putting stuff out that I love, that I care about. And if it takes me 2 months to do one thing, to put something out that I am 100% behind, that my own quality control is like check, and will be something people can go to and draw on. Yes, Kronos, that's from the 80s Doom. Oh, squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I just want to put something out there about what I love and what I care about. One of the things I love is Star Trek. Star Trek kind of started all of this. I started watching a certain YouTuber because of his Trek content. And then I joined the community. And then eventually Mornings of Mischief was created. But I've always loved Trek. I've always loved Trek. Loki, what's your favorite ship? It's gonna be the Refit Enterprise. There's a bunch of ships I love, but it's going to be the refit Enterprise. That's my favorite. That's my favorite main Trek ship. There's others that I absolutely love. I love the Klingon Bird of Prey. I love that. I love the Romulan, the Derek's Warbird. There's a bunch of shit I love, but it's taking the time to do it with quality, with love, with care, that I'm not rushing through something. How many creators do you see that just boom, story, boom, story, boom, story? And I talked to Mike a long time ago, and I was like, that is not me. That is not something that is me. I don't do that. I don't chase the rabbit. So I've got to find something. I've got to find something that I love to do that will inspire me to keep working on it, to keep hustling, to keep pushing hard to get this done. And I honestly think that's where we're going to start, is Star Trek. That's what I want to do. Loki, why can't you just, go on this person's channel or go on that person's channel or go and do this or go and do that? I can. I get invites all the time. But again, that's not me either. I'm not the type of person that's going to rely on other people to get me somewhere. What Gary did, what DC did, those were isolated events. I'm not out to kiss people's ass to get me somewhere. I'm not out to sit there and be like, hey, can you do this for me? I've got to do it on my own. This is why we didn't do the radio shit a year ago when I told y'all about that. When I was like, we've got this offer from KRG, blah, 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 that they'll pick up the morning show. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't you do that, Loki? You could have had all these different people hearing you, because I would have had to sell my company. I would have had to change the way I do everything, and it would have been on a corporate level, and I didn't want to do that. This is something I do because I love doing it, and I do not want to get to a point where I do not love doing it. I do not want to get to the point where I do not love doing it, or where I feel boxed in, or where I feel like it's only work. June Wong with the $5 super chat says, tell me you're staying out of the YouTube drama. Loki is not going to take sides, right? I'm not. June, I am disappointed in everybody. Why? Because we have heard businessmen. This is business. And it has degraded into drama, not business. That's what it should be, is business. If you are a businessman, if you are trying to make a business, why are you on Twitch Watts and YouTubes and all that shit, stirring up drama, talking shit, going after other people? No. There is no taking sides, because everybody's wrong. Stay out of the drama. And focus on what you've told us you're focusing on. Business. This is the business we've chosen, right? That's what we've heard. That's what we've heard for like 7 effing years. Businessmen. No, I'm not getting involved in it because it's dumb. It's stupid. Focus on creating. Focus on entertaining. Focus on bringing your product to the forefront. Just because someone else has some other ideas about it doesn't mean they're wrong. It just means they're doing it their way. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. Just because Loki decides not to chase the rabbit, just because Loki decides that this is not the way for him, doesn't mean Loki's wrong. It just means Loki's trying to do it a different way. And there has been shit talk. And you know what? I'm not dealing with the drama. Thank you, June Wong, for your $5 Australian super chat. Long live the fighters. Skull!
Long live the fighters!
And that's right. Loki is equal and is y'all knock off the drama. Because I've had it. We're supposed to be creators. We're supposed to be businessmen. We're supposed to have our eyes on the prize. And instead, stupid jerk off feud on Twitter doesn't make any sense. It makes it all look bad. And it makes it look like you're only out for yourself and you don't give a damn about the other guy. And I'm not doing it. I'm absolutely not doing it. Why is PJ so damn cool? Because PJ believes in the message that I've been putting out there for 4 years. We rise together. That does not mean that Loki makes your shit or holds your hand. That means as you rise, we will rise together. Snowdub is on the rise. Machini is on the rise. Mornings of Mischief is on the rise. We are working together. We are not going after each other. I do not go after Snowdub for doing a show an hour before mine. I do not go after Machini for doing a show after mine. We are not competing. We are working together and we are building something fucking beautiful. We are building a morning block that is about entertaining, that is about kicking ass, taking names, and doing the things we love. That is what we are doing. We are creating something in unison. In unison, not for the other, but we are creating something and we are rising together and kicking ass and taking names while we do it. Mary Mayhem with a $1.99 super chat. Good morning, Mary. Says, chase them dreams, Loki. Stay humble. Hustle hard. Damn straight. Mary knows what's up. Thank you so much, Mary, for that $2 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And let's give her a little Valhalla welcome. Skull! And this right here, Keely Chow, just like the Spartans, we do not kneel in Valhalla. We don't take a knee. We don't bend over. We don't do that. You know what? If you want to play silly games, you win silly prizes. We're not here to play any games. We're not here to win stupid prizes. Well, unless we're playing like a video game. I can see that. But not this stupid drama bullshit. That is not what we are about. We are here to kick ass, chew bubble gum, take names, and we're all out of bubble gum. This is the funnest damn job you can have if you pull your head out of your own ass and realize that it is a gift. It is a gift. The gift of gab, the gift of entertaining, the gift of reviewing, the gift of having fun, taking names, not taking any bullshit. That is a gift. And if you misuse it, if you take advantage of it, if you disrespect your audience, if you lie to the people that trust you, if you backstab those that have stood by you, if you disrespect them, I have absolutely no sympathy for you and where you go. I have absolutely no sympathy for you and where you go. There is a reason why genuine, humble, hardworking people get it done when it's on here. When they are on here. But Loki, they were a meanie face to me on Twitter. Clearly, I should try to destroy their business model because I believe in independence. Horseshit. Absolute, utter horseshit. When you are building something, when you are creating something, you don't worry about taking down everybody around you that doesn't think like you. You know what that is? That's SJW, blue-haired land whale bullshit. Competition is one thing. Welcoming competition and being like, hell yeah, you know what? Look at what this guy did. I might look at this. I might look at how he did this, and I might take something from it. That's one thing. Disrespecting them because they didn't do it exactly the way you did it, no. No, there are multiple ways to be successful. There are multiple ways to be humble, and there are multiple ways to hustle. And just because someone doesn't do it the exact same way you did it doesn't mean it's not a successful way to look at it. Learn something. Learn something from how they've done it. Learn something from how they pushed their hard work, how they have been humble to their audience, how they have brought people in. Learn something from it. Don't just shit talk it. Don't sit there and bitch and moan and whine and say, when will it be my turn, when you're not doing anything. Don't sit there and say, the big guys got to step aside so us little guys can take over one day. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to work hard, bust your ass, and do the work. It doesn't come from doing nothing. You can come from nothing. You can come up from nothing. How do I know that? Because I fucking did it. I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing. I was fighting to keep my apartment. I was fighting to keep the heat on. I was fighting to keep food on the shelves. I was fighting every day. And I didn't know what tomorrow was going to look like. So don't tell me you can't come up from nothing. But you have to put the work in. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can lay the tracks for you. You have to do it yourself. I don't care what team you're on. I don't care what group you're in. I don't care what club you're a part of. You have to do the work. If you are relying on someone to feed you, then you are relying on them to feed you, and you are beholden to them, and you have to do what they want to. Why? Because they can turn it off at any moment. And I'm getting hot in here with my damn hoodie. So I'm going to take my damn hoodie off because I'm sweating. Why? Because I'm pissed off. I'm going to take my hoodie off. You have to work on it. You have to do the work. You can't rely on somebody else to do the work for you. You can't. I don't care what promises they made you. I don't care how they've whispered in your ear. I don't care how they've told you, oh, listen, just do this and this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. And all you have to do is do these little things, and I'll be there. I'll take care of it. Yeah, let me rub you down. Let me rub on your nipple. Let me get your nipple hard, because that's all I'm doing is sitting there promising and promising and promising. But at the end of the day, I ain't going to do anything. And if they do, you're beholden to them for what they've done. And you have to agree with them. You have to agree with them. There is no choice, because you're beholden to them, and you're beholden what they've done for you. And you have to. You don't have a choice. Why? Because they can cut that off at a moment. What's the problem with a big group that sits there and says the only way you're going to be successful is if you join our group? The only way you're going to stay successful is if you join our group. The only way you're going to be anybody is if you're a part of our group. What's the problem with that? What's the deal with that? Is that at any point in time, they can cut that off, and they can leave you on the side of the road with your thumb out begging for a lift. Why? Because you never really built anything. You relied on someone else to do something for you. You never built it yourself. And then you're screwed. You've been cut from the herd. You've been culled. You don't have a leg to stand on. I don't have the music for that. Da-na-na-na-na. I don't know. I don't have the music for that. I'm not Magic Mike. That's Mike. That was yesterday, when we found out Mexican Iron Man goes out windows for real. We found the truth. The truth has been exposed. I'm gonna make a clip of that. I'm gonna make a clip of that either today or tomorrow. Yesterday was super busy, so I'm gonna make a clip of that, and we're gonna get that going. Because we need some funk. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it to like the. Anyway, Michael Gonzalez with a $10 super chat. I like the energy, but what the hell drama are you talking about? I'm not online as much as the rest of you. The only drama I generally enjoy is offline silly stuff like politics. Michael Gonzalez, the drama is this. A few businessmen have decided that instead of focusing on their business and doing what they say they're going to do, they're going to initiate bullshit drama on the Twitch watts and get into it with each other. So instead of working hard, busting ass, and doing what they said they were going to do, they've decided to go into drama. Now, some of them had said, you know what, I don't have time for this bullshit, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But the fact that they got into it anyway at some point tells you what you need to know. I am disappointed in the way things have worked out for some people, especially people I have financially backed for the past 7 years since the very beginning, who I bought everything they've come out with because I love their stuff. But I also remember this is a business. I am a businessman. I have my business to worry about. And then we're back to bullshit. And I'm just not dealing with it. No, Loki needs to zip it and needs to go get some subs and get me monetized so I can buy more toothpaste and hair gel. No, Mexican Iron Man. I do not. We are not doing that. We are not playing that game. We're not initiating that. Mr. Window Jumper. Have you put a ring on someone lately? Thank you, Loki. I thought you were on about Star Trek today. No, I love Star Trek. I'm going to be doing some Star Trek uploads. We're going to do some Star Trek uploads over the next year, probably about 6, one every couple of months. I'm going to do my best to get you 6 Star Trek uploads that are very detailed, that are very well thought out, that are very factual, that have some lovely, lovely design to it. Something that I'm going to be working on and doing the long game on. But I'm not going to chase rabbits. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that guy. I'm just not that guy. So I've got to put my energies into something that's going to make me happy and give you a product that you enjoy. Give you something you can watch that you go, man, I want to watch that again. That is what I want. I do not want 1 million views over the course of 2 days and then nothing. And then nothing for the next 10 years. That is not what I want. I want something that I'm going to put out that people are going to go, man, you remember when we watched that? Yeah, let's go back and watch that again. That's what I want to do. I have found a goal for video uploads that I actually love the idea of. Something that people will go, man, I loved watching that. I love the Starship Enterprise. I'm going to go back and watch that again. Oh, that guy's got other stuff on there? Oh, hell yeah, let's watch that too. That's what I want. That is what I want to do. That is where my energies are going to go. My energies are not going to go into drama and bullshit that's going on Twitter. Why? Because it's a goddamn car wreck, guys. Pardon my language, but it's a car wreck. And I'm tired of watching drama and car wrecks. And I do not want to see heroes turn into blue hair bullshit SJW crap guzzlers because they have a problem with each other. I'm not going to sit there and watch someone that was canceled try and cancel people because they don't align with their business vision. Have I lost some respect for that? Yeah, I kind of have. And I'm hot. I am. And people can come back to this and look at it and be like, how dare he? He's only got 57 people watching. How dare he? I don't care. Why? Because all this started because some blue-haired Landwells wanted to cancel everybody for their opinions. Why the hell are you trying to cancel someone for their opinion now? Just because it's a different business opinion than it is yours. It doesn't make any sense. And I don't want any part of it from anybody. From anybody, from any of the people that are involved in this, I'm not doing it. I'm not, because everybody has come out looking bad for some of the shit they've said. And I'm just not doing it. Worry about your business. And for the ones that are like, you know what? We're not going to respond to this shit anymore. We're going to go back to worrying about our business. Good for you. Good for you. stay out of it. If someone wants to sit there and have a tantrum and throw a fit because you're not doing it their way, well, fuck it. Focus on what you're doing. And that goes back to staying humble and hustling. That goes back to what is the title of this stream this morning. Mornings of Mischief, YouTube Talk. Stay humble and hustle hard. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on what your goals are. Focus on your work. Don't worry about these other people. Don't worry about what's going on down the street. You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about coming on here and entertaining you guys Monday through Friday. I've got show plans. I've got show ideas. We're going to upgrade stuff. We're going to tweak some stuff. Me and Mike over the next year are going to tweak this and modify it, but we're not going to drastically change it. I am focused on my work. I don't want to get taken out of that and be focused on all this other bullshit. I want to focus on bringing you the best show I can bring you Monday through Friday. I want to focus on rising Snow Dub and Machini with us in the mornings. I want to make sure that link is sending you guys to Machini, because it has pulled some bullshit over the last couple of weeks where it's like, yeah, we're not going to do that. Or it does it after the show. It gives you a little tab and says, oh, you can go here. Why? Because it doesn't work right. And YouTube knows it doesn't work right. None of this shit. I couldn't even get on Rumble yesterday. We couldn't even get Rumble working yesterday for the show with Mike. All these systems have problems. Logan needs to be a part of my super secret, cool, super exclusive online YouTuber club where my channel subs fight with Loki channel subs. Yay. Mike, you're coming up with horrible ideas this morning. I love you, brother, but yeah. Mexican Iron Sister was a highlight of the week. It was beautiful. And you know what I told Mike yesterday? I said, dude, tell her she is delightful and that it would be an honor to see her on this platform doing what we do. Why would I say that? Because she was delightful. She was charming. She had a presence. She had presence, and she was funny. And you know what? That's raw talent and ability. She could go far. Why would you be saying that, Loki? Don't you want the YouTubes to yourself? No, I don't. And I think that's bullshit. And I know there are people out there that do. I get it. It's stupid. I want to be the only one people pay attention to. We rise together. We come up together. PJ was one of the first guys to be like, Loki, you're gonna go somewhere. I don't know where you're gonna go, but you're gonna go somewhere because you've got this. And I was like, dude, thank you. I had no idea what to say. Why? Because at that time I thought it was cutthroat. I thought we were all cutthroat. I thought that's the way it is. Why? Because I'd been treated that way. Oh, hey, come on here. And then you get an ambush or all this other bullshit. And I'm like, dude, thank you. And PJ introduced me to some people. And I've gotten to meet some glorious people because of PJ. Build each other up. Don't tear each other down. But it starts and stops with you. It starts and stops with you. Nobody's going to do the work for you. No one's going to step in and say, I will make you a video, not without getting paid. Not without getting paid. When me and Mike started talking about this show, he was like, paywall that shit. Put it on the Patreon, paywall that shit for members and patrons only. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. This is free advice. This is the best free advice you're going to get. That's what I wanted. That's what I want Wednesdays to be. That's what I want Wednesdays to be. Andy Masterson, Loki, I got to hang with PJ in real life. Awesome dude. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'd love to sit down and hang out with PJ. I'd love that. I'd freaking love that. I had a guy call me up, Loki, I'm going to be in Houston. Can we meet up somewhere? I was like, yeah. We met up at this little cigar bar. We hung out. It was pretty cool. You might know him. Goes by the name of Ghost Rider. Why? I was like, wow. Why would someone call me up? Because they want to hang out and they want to see me and they want to get to know me. And they want to see if the Loki behind the scenes, behind the scenes, I am fighting a cold, is the same Loki that you guys get Monday through Friday. And guess what it is? I'm a little more chill. I'm a little laid back. But it's the same Loki you're going to get. And when I get hot, I get just as hot as I do on this microphone. He's hotter than hot, ladies. He's hot. Loki, only acceptable Trek ships are 2 pylon warp drive, 1 or 4 annoy me to no end. I do love the Constellation class, the Stargazer class. Yes, I know the actual class name. I'm surprised if nobody does it. I really do. I love the Constellation class. So I would accept that. I like Prometheus too. Prometheus is a good ship. So, and that makes sense. It breaks into 3 pieces. Each piece needs warp drive. So when it breaks into 3 pieces, each one has 2 warp engines. Yeah, nacelles. 4 nacelles. So Prometheus has 4 nacelles, and then it breaks into 3 pieces, and each piece has 2. So the top saucer section has one below where that's hidden when it's connected, and one that comes out on top. And the other 2 have the 2 side nacelles that you normally see on the ship. So anyway, there's some I will take exceptions to. I like the Constellation Stargazer, and I like Voyager. No, Voyager doesn't have. I don't know. Anyway, I'm totally getting off topic because I'm starting to talk about Star Trek ships, and that's how easy it can be because I love Star Trek ships. I love Star Trek as a whole. I don't like the new stuff. And that's what's kept me. But I'm not gonna let it keep me anymore. I'm not gonna let it keep me my hands tied anymore. I'm gonna share my love of something because I want to share that knowledge and that expertise with you. I want to share that. And I'm just going to lose that information over time. I am. I'm going to lose that information over time. And that sucks. That really sucks. I'm starting to realize that I'm forgetting things. I used to, I could name you parts of the Enterprise A. I could name you parts. Why? Because I had the technical and schematics at home, right? Okay. That's the way I want to start those videos. I want Alexander, Roshenko, Worf's dad to be like, oh, I have all of the technical diagrams and schematics at home. And that's the way we're going to start the videos. That's what you're going to hear. It's him saying, I have all the technical and schematic diagrams at home. Because I love that. I love that scene because that's me. I've got all the blueprints. I've got all the technical manuals. I've got all the instruction stuff. I've got the technical manuals for DS9, the Enterprise, for Voyager, for the Defiant, for all of it. For the Enterprise A, I've got the original stuff that you can only get at conventions. I've got the original TOS Enterprise blueprints. I've got the original Starfleet engineering manual. I've got all that shit. I love that stuff, and I want to share it. Sergey, big fan. Thank you. I'm horrible with names. I told you that. So I'm thinking of Worf's kid. Worf's kid's name's Alexander. Sergey Roshenko. I have all this technical and diagrams at home. What's up, Floral? What's up? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. You can't rely on other people. Give me Genesis! Doc Brown as a Klingon. Holy shit. Commander Krug. He's the Uber friend from Galaxy Quest. I had all the computer shit. Did anybody remember when they came out with the very first 3D virtual walkthrough that wasn't even done by Paramount. It wasn't done by any company. A fan did a deck by deck walkthrough of the Enterprise. And how did they do that? They used the engine from Bridge Commander. So they used the engine from Bridge Commander to create a virtual reality walkthrough of the Enterprise D, where you could go deck by freaking deck through the ship. And what happened? Paramount CBS took it down for copyright violation. I still have a copy, bitches. I've still got a copy. Come after me. I don't care. Skull, Loki, I hear you. Been experiencing memory gaps. Used to be able to name off everything Star Trek from memory. I want to get all that out there before it starts slipping away. Before it starts slipping away, I want to get that information out there because I love it. It's not that, oh, wow, look what I know. It's that I love it and I love talking about it. I love talking about it. God, I love talking about it. It's called Stage 9. Loki, I have it. Loki, it's called Stage 9. Bridge Commander playthrough. When? God help me. Josh wants okay. How about this? How about before the end of the year, but after the Final Fantasy stuff? Because I've got Final Fantasy card packs every Sunday. We have got a Fifth Element watch party this Sunday after the card pack openings. So I'm going to wait about 30, 45 minutes after the card pack openings, and we're going to go on Discord. Everybody come out and hang out on Discord on Sunday and watch the Fifth Element and listen to Arwen just giggle her ass off when homeboy comes on. Corbin Dallas, super green, super green. Chris Tucker for the win. We're gonna watch Fifth Element this Sunday in the Discord server after the card pack openings. So I will say this: after the Final Fantasy stuff, Project Storytime. Before the end of the year, we will do a Bridge Commander playthrough. I want to do the upgraded one though, with the better graphics and the better stuff, so that you can play through. With the bonus stuff. That's what I want to do, where everything's upgraded and balanced. Multipass. Oh, I'm there. Thank you, Adega. Adega's going to be there, guys. Multipass Sunday after the card stream. What are we doing, guys? Okay, so Friday we're going to spin the wheel. I know I said we're going to try and do it first part of the week. We're going to spin the wheel on Friday to see who won the card pack. So that is how all that is going to work. So when we open a box of cards on Sunday, I will take notes of who's in the chat watching. That is a member of the channel. And then we will give away a pack to one of those members on that next Friday. That's the way it works, because I got to wait for the chat to come back up. So we're going to give it away on a live stream on Friday. And that's how we're going to do it. So Discord link. I don't have Discord on my computer. So I don't know if one of the mods is here, they can throw a link out for the Discord channel. If one of the mods has a invite to the Discord channel, throw it out here and we can do it that way. So, oh, you don't want to see the Nightmare Fuel facial animations of Picard and Data? No, you don't. Not really. Not really. Yes. And you're like, yeah, I will be first officer of this ship and the ship will run my way. And you're just like, yeah, you remind me of Shelby. Yeah. It's great that they can have Picard, Cisco, Janeway, and Archer in their Star Trek promos, but not have William Shatner. Kirk is wrong. Abso-freaking-lutely, Keely Chow. Abso-freaking-lutely, I stand with William Shatner. And I will not celebrate with these morons until they put Kirk back in the promos. Why? Because Kirk is everything they hate. Kirk is a man's man. Kirk had testosterone. Kirk let his manliness carry him into whatever danger and out of whatever danger. He's a man. Of course they hate him. But Loki, what about Cisco? Cisco was like that. You think about that and you figure it out. Yeah, no Kirk. No Kirk. We got William Shatner's back. We got his back. The Shat. I put a message out myself. Brother, we got you back. They're just afraid. They're afraid of the manly man that was Captain James T. Kirk. That's what they're afraid of. That's what they don't want. There's coffee in that nebula. Shellback, TJC, set a course for the nebula. I don't care if I put my whole crew in danger. I want my cup of joe. Yes. God help us with Janeway. They can't respect the original because they can't see that it started it all. Because if they admit that, then that means there was something to what Gene Roddenberry was trying to do. If they admit that, that means it's something that William Shatner was trying to bust his ass on. And that's the problem, isn't it? They don't want to acknowledge that something was there before them, that there was anything there, and that there's anything to be proud of. But Loki, they can have Spock in there, sure they can, because he crosses a checkbox. What they don't realize is the kiss between Kirk and Uhura. You remember this day, Bob, because you were alive then. You saw it. The kiss between Kirk and Uhura, that was groundbreaking. But they don't want to admit that ever freaking happened. They don't want to admit that they did something wonderful. They don't want to admit that it broke boundaries. Because if they do, then they can't say they did it first. If they do, they can't say they did it first. That's why they're being obsessed. That's why they're so obsessed with being the first in everything. That's right. That's right. It's right here. They can't say they did it first if they acknowledge that it exists. And that's sad. That kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with people not going, you know what? It's cool you're doing it this way. Let me see the way you're doing it. Instead, they got to bitch about it and they got to tear everything down. Michael Gonzalez started this conversation when he said, I like the energy. What the hell drama are you talking about? Not online as much as the rest of you. The only drama I generally enjoy is offline silly stuff like politics. Awesome. So thank you so much, brother, for that $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you, brother. A little skull and tuck and roll this morning. A little skull and tuck and roll. I know Snowdub wasn't on this morning, but we love you, brother. I can't wait to see your next morning show. Your Tuesday show or your show last night, brother, your Taco Tuesday was great. You want to talk about hot? It was hot, hot, hot. If it's still up, that was one hell of a stream you did last night. What do you want? Do you want drama? Is that what you want? Do you want drama? Do you want to lie to your audience? Do you want to make shit up? Do you want to cause shit? Do you want to be the reason why people are fighting, arguing, being angry with each other, not getting along, tearing us down? Or do you want to be the one that creates something that you can go, you know what? I did this. I busted my ass. I promised I was going to do this and I did it. I did it. I did this. I accomplished this. Or do you want to just surround yourself with a whole bunch of drama and bullshit? Pops, who's been a member for 17 months. Thank you, brother. The members keep the channel going. The members keep the lights on. Thank you so very much. Always a great show. Skull and Talk Hard. Skull and Talk Hard, brother. Thank you. It was so fun doing Ice Pirates with you and Ironcaster and Dave Bob. yesterday. People might not have thought Loki was having fun. Loki was having a hell of a time. So thank you so much, brother. This one's just for you. Skull! If little hobbits like that can run into battle, we can run into what we're doing and how we're trying to create something and do something wonderful. Just like this little puppet right here, just like this little puppet right here. You guys kick ass, take names, and don't take any shit. Hojo, this title speaks to me. I hustle my ass off. I love comics. I made my name on hard work and no drama. All due to finding this show 2 years ago in Loki's Common Sense. 20K on first 2 books, baby. On the first 2 books. And you know what? That might be, oh, well, you didn't do it this way or blah, 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 or yada, yada. Dude, you are kicking ass and taking names. 2 books, 2 creative books. Your first 2, 20K. And you did it your way. You did it your way. You did it by creating something, not by tearing something down. And that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we're looking at. You do not have to tear something down to create something. You know what? The comic industry was in shambles when all this started. It's worse off now. And what are they doing? It seems like they're fighting over the scraps. Still to this day, they're fighting over the scraps. I don't want to deal with it. I don't. Get your shit together. Go back to being businessmen like you said you were. And then sell me something. Then sell me something. The comic I was making wasn't drawn well. So there. Do it again, dude. Nothing is stopping you from doing it again. Floral, bro, I know you've got creative talent. I know you do. I don't think anybody can take that away from you because you have creative talent, because you do something crazy. You do. The puppet thing is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Floral's like, nah, I'd rather focus on the puppets. Then go back to it one day if you think about it. Keep practicing, keep drawing. Keep practicing and keep drawing. Why am I saying that? Because of this guy right here. Because of this guy right here. Because it's never too late. No matter who you are, no matter what's happened, it's never too freaking late. I don't want to get all crazy. Dean, take care, brother. Grumpy old Marine Vet over on YouTube. Have a great day, my friend. Have a great one, brother. Be excellent to someone today. Party on. Party on, Wayne. Party on, guard. Right? Always speak friend to enter, brother. That's not just a tagline. I mean it. I don't know how else to say it. Maybe I'm dumb in that way. I don't know how else to say it. Besides, take something someone else said, be excellent to each other. Be the best you can be. Always speak friend to enter. Why do you say that, Loki? Because it's not just a Tolkien line. It's not. It's not just a Tolkien line. You want to come in here? Dude, I'll have you. Speak friend to enter and you're in here. Show me that you're not, and I'll kick your ass back out. It's that simple. But you speak friend, and I'll open the door until you show me otherwise. Plain and simple. Why? Because they got enough of that stupid bullshit going on for everybody else. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Bogany draws with $10 super chat to everyone who says, I don't know how to draw. Watch PewDiePie's video and practice it for just 10 minutes a day. I don't want to hear that phrase around me anymore. I can do it. Anyone can. Machini has been a light for you can do it. He has been a fire. He lit the fire. He lit the bonfire, and I saw it. Standing in Valhalla in Valhalla Castle, I was like, damn, that's a big fire. And it was Machini dancing around it like a heathen with a spear. And I was like, someone go out there and talk to him. Bring him in here. Someone go out there and tell him. And he was like, nah, I ain't a part of no group, but I'll party with you. And I was like, hell yeah. All right, I can respect that. Let's do it. All the respect and love for this guy in the world. And no, I don't think it's a bad thing that he's like, I don't want to put a label on me. I don't want to say I'm Comic Skate. I don't want to say I'm this. I don't want to say I'm a Valhallian. I don't want to say blah, blah, blah. I want to be me. I want to be my own person. I want to be able to stand on my own and say I take my own victories and my own defeats. We did. We grew some dragons in the fire. We took some eggs and we warmed them sons of bitches up real nice, Kronos, and we turned them sideways, and you know the rest of it. We did. We grew some dragons in the fire. Me and Machini. Because he's got his fire out there and he's building. He's built. Machini Central, Machini City. All around that bonfire. And you know what? That's exactly what we did in Valhalla. I built a fire and I started moving stones. And Dave Bob came by and was like, what the hell are you doing, Loki? And I said, I'm building something. Want to help? And he said, okay. And Lori came over and was like, what the hell are you doing, Loki? And I said, I'm building something. Want to help? And she came over. And as more and more people walked by and said, what the hell are y'all doing? Instead of just, what the hell are you doing? More people became interested and more people signed up to be a part of this. Because we're building something. We're creating something. And it can be a beautiful thing. If you nurture it and you care for it and you love it, it can be a beautiful freaking thing. I miss her too. She's out there listening. We love you, Lori, and we miss you. We do. But she retired. I remember when she was doing the stock exchange thing and was like, we listened to you this morning, Loki. And I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Because she's at the New York Stock Exchange and they got me up on the damn what's it thing. And she had it playing and she showed me. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. That is so freaking cool. That is so freaking cool. Thank you. And there will be people that come and go. There will be people we lose along the way. But if we stay true to what we set out to do, if we stay humble, it all starts with that. It all starts with that. You can build your house on bullshit, but guess what? It's going to melt as soon as it gets hot. And I've seen it. Oh, but I align myself with this guy, and I align myself with this guy, Loki, and I align myself with this person. And then it all fucking stinks. Because as soon as the shit started between them over who was right and who was wrong, it all went to shit. It all went to shit. And suddenly, their good buddies that they had built this house of bullshit on melted and smelled like shit. And they all look like shit because they had to fight each other and they had to call each other names and they had to go out and dox each other and they had to act like absolute asses because they all had to be right. And guess what? None of them were, because they built their house on shit, thinking that it was a solid foundation. And those people disappeared. A house of cards made of shit. right there. It's people like this that have your back, Keith Movie Geek. It's people like this, Arwen Avalon, that have your back. It's mods like this that stand by you through thick and thin and have your back. It's viewers like this that kick ass, take names, don't take any shit, and stand with you. It's guys like this that you don't even know what the hell he is, but you know he's here, and you know he's kicking ass, and you know he's here because he loves what you do. And it's guys like this retweeting out your stuff when they don't have to. They don't have to do that. They don't have to give a shit. It's chicks like this that are working with Daryl the Derelict, scrapping to create something fun, to create something enjoyable, to create something that people want to come in a place where everyone knows your name. That's what's important. That's what's special. That's what makes this place special. Is all of you. All of you. I built the foundation. You guys built the castle with me. And you didn't build it out of shit. You built it out of brick and mortar. And it's sturdy and it's strong. And we're ready to take on anything that comes our way. Because of all of you. It's that simple. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna have the comic book roundtable later tonight at 7 p.m. Central on this channel. Clobbering times, 24/7 fusion. I'm hoping Classic Comics will be there. I don't know if he will, but I'm hoping he will. And you'll get the four of us talking about something, talking about comic books and stuff we love to collect and stuff we love to read. But until then, guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you on the next YouTube talk. Have a great one, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.